Okay, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome. In today's video, we'll be talking about if Instacart is worth it, what's the benefits of Instacart, why do people like Instacart, what's the downgrades of Instacart, all the different points from Instacart, as well as a lot of people are asking, is it worth it, is Instacart worth it, is it something to invest in, something to do, is it worth it to pay for the membership, is it worth it to be a shopper for Instacart? So in all those aspects we'll be talking about today. Try to keep it nice, simple, and short, and just go over some basic rules. So Instacart is actually a platform that is meant for delivery from groceries to, even besides for groceries, to any items that you would like to purchase. So we're talking about, Best Buy, Staples, Costco, any regular supermarket that's also sells any other items, tablets, computers, AirPods, all, electronics, houseware items. You could also buy all those on Instacart as well. So let's start from the beginning. So Instacart is the platform. In the beginning when it came out, it wasn't so big. Slowly but surely they keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and getting more stores and more locations and keep growing. So the way Instacart works is that they want you to like them. They want you to try them out. So the way it works is before you get to any membership, Instacart provides you with a 2-week free delivery service. So the way it works on Instacart is that you could buy whatever you want, but you have to have a minimum of $35 for free delivery. So if you have $35 of free delivery, then if you have the membership, then it's free delivery. And if you don't have the membership, then they charge you a fee, which goes to a max of $9.99. You're not going to be charged ever more than $9.99 for your Instacart membership. So it could be $3.99 for delivery, it could be $9.99, $7.99, all for the delivery fee. So it never go more than that. The point is though, with the membership though, you have to spend though $35 minimum. Under $35, even if you have the membership, you still need to pay for the delivery. Now, Instacart, as they keep growing, they just started another policy that they have, is that where they have stores that you only need a $10 minimum. So if you have the membership, as long as you spend $10, so then you don't need to spend up to $35. As long as you spend $10, that itself is enough, and that itself is good to get you free delivery without paying any fees. Now, Instacart's membership per month is generally about between $8 to $10. That's what it really costs per month. Doesn't make a difference how many stores and how many orders you buy from. Per year, it's $99 per year, and then again, that's you can do unlimited orders and unlimited everything that you want to do. So, in my opinion, from my perspective, I use Instacart all the time, and I actually do recommend using Instacart overall. And we're going to explain the benefits as well as the downgrades. So let's head over to Instacart right here. You go on instacart.com. You're going to either sign in. You don't even need to sign up. You can just sign in, continue with your Google account. You're going to want to choose address. So this actually up here is not my address. This is some random address. I just chose some random address to just give you an example of different, what it would look like. But every address, all the stores for that location would be different. But for example, this 350 East Fairmont Avenue. For that address, these stores are all located near that address, and these are all the stores I have the option to buy from these stores. So you could, we have Wegmans, we have Rite Aid, Aldi's, Tops, CVS, Big Lots, Walgreens, 7-Eleven. So this is actually, it's not so much. You have more places, you have more stores, less stores. It goes up, this, and down. So as well as also, if you see on Instacart itself, so you can see all the stores over here, as well as Instacart did start accepting also EBT. So if people want to pay with EBT, you do have stores that would pay EBT, and near the store it would say, so if you see over here it says accepts EBT, so Aldi's takes EBT, Wegmans takes EBT, Tops takes EBT, but ButcherBox or 7-Eleven, those don't take EBT. Now, as well as, Instacart for the delivery time, Instacart delivers within 1 hour to 2 hours. Now they just opened up another platform that you'll see soon when you go to checkout, that if you do it within 3 hours, means that you don't need it right away. You have up to 3 hours that you would need it in, so then you get $2 off your order. So as well, also in the beginning, whenever you sign up with Instacart, you always also want to look and find promo codes just to save you some money. So because it's your first order, as well as I'll post in the description my share link that if you sign up using that link, you get $10 for your order. I get $10 for our order, so we both get a gain. You get $10 for your order that you spend. I do, so we both walk away with $10, and that would be off your order. But in general, you still want to look, your first order, you get free shipping, free delivery, all that stuff. But automatically, right away on the top of the screen, it would pop up telling you, your first 2 weeks you get free delivery. So let's say go over, we want to, let's say, click on Wegmans. So when you go on Wegmans, you have right away, it starts giving you all, the basic menu or options. You have vegetables for fruit, Taco Tuesday, snacks, whatever. Up here right above, we have a search engine, right there. We could go and search whatever you want. So let's say you want, let's say, barbecue stuff. So type in barbecue, hit search, and any item that's in the barbecue will, add right here. Then as you click on an item, you could select how many you want or a custom amount if it's above 10. You hit add to cart. If you want to read the details for that item, you just click read more, and it'll tell you the full, the calorie, nutrient facts, directions, everything you need to know more about that item, as well as any other item that you'll see over here. And sometimes also as well you'll see recipes also for that item, which is a pretty cool feature. And all you need to do is just hit add to cart. So that's what, to go back, all you need to do is hit back. And then like this, if you want, let's say, you need for a barbecue, you need charcoal or anything you would possibly need, you have it here in Wegmans. Now this is all for delivery. They also have a priority delivery that sometimes if you pay $2 more, then you get, you would get it even faster within a half hour. The stores though that you only need $10 to spend, those then automatically you get priority delivery. So for example, over here you see that if to this address it would come by 6:25 if you did priority. Now Wegmans also has another option. If you don't want to go to the store, you want it to be able to just walk into the store and pick up the items. You don't want to sit and shop around the store. So you have an option called pickup. That when you went to Wegmans pickup, they will actually shop everything that you need, get it ready, seal it in a bag for you like this. So when you come to the store, you just say you're doing Instacart pickup, and they will give you the items that you did. I though prefer delivery. Why pick it up if you could get free delivery to your house? So, I wouldn't do that. But let's say, just continue adding random items. So this is actually a Wegmans store. So they do not have the $10 minimum. So you're going to actually need to spend $35 to get the free delivery. Or if not, you're going to want to pay. Then right here is your cart section. You can actually see what's in your cart. And another great feature is adding instructions. So for example, this barbecue sauce, if they don't have it or you want it to be a specific one, or you want them to call you when they get to that to that section, you could actually add instructions right here, and then the shopper would see your instructions and read it. Then here you have, how much, what the cost, how many you want, you could add more, and then you have your total on the bottom and go to checkout. So as soon as you're ready, you want to go to checkout, make sure you have all your items. Sometimes actually when you're going to checkout, more items will pop up, and just because it would want to know if you're interested in buying anything else. That's when you go to checkout. And besides for heading to checkout or anything like that, it's pretty simple. And another questions a lot of people ask: do you need to download the Instacart app? So actually, you don't. You could actually use it fully on the phone, on your browser, or you don't actually need to download the app. The app that was much better. Like this, you could get notifications. You could see, where you're holding, and you're always signed in. I personally do have the app on my phone, but everybody is different, so you could choose. So right here, as you can see, you would put in your address, or if you did pickup, then you would see the delivery time. So we have either 8:05, which would be the free time, or if I want, like I said, quicker, so then by 6:40, I would pay $2 more and it would go even quicker. Or you could do schedule a time. So today is either 9 to 11 within the 2 hours, but then tomorrow I could do 7 to 9, 8 to 10, 9 to 11, and so on. I could already schedule already for Sunday also next week as well, which is a pretty cool feature. So let's say when we want to do that, then you're going to hit continue. Now the instructions, for example, so if you're not going to be home, you want them to call you, any of that stuff, you want to hit continue. Now as I said though, that because this is a new account, this is a sample account, so it's giving me the free 2 weeks option. So if you see right here under the subtotal, delivery is free because I spent over $35, and as well as it's giving me the free 2 weeks. But before, if I didn't have free 2 weeks, it's only $3.99. So even if you didn't have the membership, $3.99 is an amazing price. So instead of you leaving your house and going all the way to Wegmans and shopping for all those items, here somebody's taking their car, they're going to the store, and it's only costing you $4 for a round trip. So that's that's that. As well as over here, you could have a phone number, add in any phone number you would want to put in. So you could just make up any number, or do 718-742-8888. Be any number you want to put in, hit save. Now when it comes to payment, if you're paying with the EBT, you want to hit add EBT card. It's going to ask you to put in the number, everything you need. Credit debit card you have over here, as well as PayPal. And if you're doing it on a phone, you're going to have the option to do Apple Pay as well. Then it's going to give you an option if you want to share your card. So a lot of people have like a member's card for, let's say, Costco. So if you want to get points or stuff like that, you would add in your card number here, as well as you have 6 items that's telling you that's in your cart. And then the last thing we have is make a gift, which is another cool thing that Instacart has. If you want to get the delivery not to your house, you want to actually ship it out to somebody else's house, so you could actually click make a gift. You would put in their phone number, and then when it comes to their house, they would get a text message saying, oh, you have your friend sent you this, and then like this, the shopper is contacting them, and the whole time for delivery, the person who you're sending it to knows, when they're coming, so like, that's that. Let's go up to the total over here. So the item subtotal is $54.34. So the delivery fee, but like I said, because we have the membership, it's going to be free. Now, after that, we have a service fee. So part of the way Instacart pays their shoppers is they want a service fee. So they, besides for them charging items, charging money for the items, they need to charge a little more money to be able to pay the shopper even more. So when you actually have the membership, your service fee gets reduced. So right now the service fee is $3.80. If I had the membership, it would be probably $1.80 or $2. As well as on there right here, you can see it says save $7.99 right now if I get Instacart Plus. The taxes and fees is always going to be like that. So you're not going to really, you can't really save that with the membership. The taxes and fees are going to be the same. Delivery though would be free. If you had the membership without, it would be $3.99 or $6.99, $7.99 or $9.99. That always depends. It could be $5.99. Service fee though would be reduced, but you're always going to have that service fee by the end. And then if you have a promo code or a gift card, that is where you would put it in, and then you would click place your order, and then you're all set. But let's go back to Instacart and talk about a couple more, items and features that we have on Instacart. So that's actually, so like we said, you have a lot of items. Now, if you didn't want to search just Wegmans, you want to see all the stores. So I'll give you an example. We want to search water, and we want to go for Poland Spring. So already everything's already start popping up. You just click one, and this would actually tell you all the stores that have it by when they're going to come. So we're looking right now at Tops. Tops could be there by 7:30. They take EBT, and you have a full line of all of what they have. You have Wegmans, their full line. You have Rite Aid, and these are telling you by when it would come. But something to keep in mind when ordering drinks, no matter what it is, but it's only by drinks. It does not apply when you're ordering ice or anything like that. When you're ordering drinks, this is the downgrade about Instacart, but at the same time it is a benefit. So I'm just going to show what I'm talking about. So for example, let's say water. I want to add 5 cases of water, Poland Spring. Also, as well as for the prices for Instacart, most of the items on Instacart is actually pretty much the same price or drop more. But by the end of the day, it's still worth it to pay that extra to get delivery to your house. It's still worth to pay the extra $2 instead of you going all the way to the store, unless you actually prefer to go to the store. But if you look at, let's say, the water, for example, so right now $5.79, that could probably be the same price as in the store. And another point to point out is that whenever there is a sale in the store, you will be getting it for the same sale price. So it ends up being the same sale. So that's even another benefit. So let's say Costco, they sell Kleenex tissues. When it's on sale, if let's say go for $16 or $18, you would actually be getting it for the same price. So if you have the membership, we're talking about free delivery. Somebody's going to the store, getting you the same tissues within 1 hour of free delivery. But what I wanted to show you just about the drinks, something to point out, which even with the membership wouldn't help you. So you added the drinks into cart, and then when you go to cart, it would be the same. You choose the same time you want. Now, normally over here, you would have actually another thing pop up. Maybe it only pops up when you have the membership. It would say if you choose a 3-hour window, then it gives you a $2. But what I'm trying to show you right now is that we have that when you order water that's more heavier, so number one, the service fee did go up, but if you had the membership, like I said, it would go less. But I'm trying to talk about right under the service fee, we have something called a heavy order fee. The heavy order fee is a fee that's just for water. Instacart actually put this fee due to a lot of customers not tipping. I mean, right now it's not mandatory to tip your shopper. You are not required to tip your shopper. When placing your order, you do have an option to add a tip. And also after the shopper finished completing the order, when you get to rate the shopper, you also get to, choose a tip. Now, the way shoppers get paid is that they get paid per hour. So they could be getting 20 per hour. It depends on the order also. So most times they get paid per hour. Sometimes if it's a bigger order or smaller order, so that also depends. And then they do get a little more on the side for different things, as well as if a shopper has his own car, or if he doesn't have his car, if it drives, gas prices, as well as all those. So we're talking about a shopper who went all the way to the store, got all your items, put it into their car, and then headed to you. So they get their money per hour, and then hopefully the person would be nice and tip them. Somebody went to the store for you, even though you paid for a membership, but they're still coming to your door. If you live in a building, most times they do bring it up to your floor, what it is. So now, if you had a shopper who went to the store for you and bought 5 cases of Poland Spring water, now that is heavy, and we're talking about 5 cases besides for all the other items. So they, let's say, are going to be getting paid, for example, $20 per hour, or let's say if it's a bigger order, they're just going to be getting a percentage of the order, or an amount for the order. But the Poland Spring, though, they just are working harder to to carry a lot of, sit and bring heavy, Poland Spring water. This is 5 cases. It could be 10 cases, it could be 15 cases. And the downgrade right here is that you actually have a lot of people who are not nice these days, and that when a shopper goes to the store and brought a lot of heavy cases of water, they actually don't tip the shopper. So the shopper, took the order, but they just, their back started breaking from, carrying 10, things of water. And it's just the right thing to do is to tip them. But a lot of times you don't have, people tipping them. So that's why Instacart made a new thing recently that's called the heavy order fee. That this thing only applies to liquids. So if you're ordering soda, you're ordering water, stuff like that. If you're ordering a lot of other items, you're not going to see the heavy order fee. You're ordering a lot of fruits, vegetables, that you're not going to see the heavy order fee. You only see it by liquid. And the system automatically does it. Doesn't matter which store. But one of the benefits, though, is that the heavy order fee, you only get... It could only go max up to $10. So I'll give you an example. Right now, my thing, I have 6 cases. If I wanted to put 10 cases, which this is actually told me I could only get a max 10 cases, the heavy order fee is going to stay at $10. It can never go above $10, which is a benefit, but at the same time, I would personally tip more than $10 for, taking 10 cases of water. But just, something to point out is it would never go above $10. So, if you order, let's say, 1 case, so for example, if you go back down to 1 case, so you're going to see the heavy order fee should update, and it's going to go to less. It's actually 1 case of water. It's actually just not charging me a heavy order fee. I guess that just depends on the system, but some stores you will still end up getting a heavy order fee. So let's do 2 cases. So now for 2 cases of water, it wants to charge you $2.29 for the heavy order fee, and then 3 will go more and more and more. But the point is that if you ordered 20 cases, it could never go above $10. So the point is, let's see, the point is that until it goes $10, it will never go above. So sometimes it pays to order, 2 more cases if you're not gonna get, you're not gonna end up getting, charged more the next time. So for example, right now I have 6 cases. It's charging me $10. If I ordered 10 cases, it's still gonna be $10. So therefore, sometimes it still, makes sense to buy the other 6 cases now. Like this next time, you don't need water, and you're not going to end up paying the heavy order fee because you already paid it the first time and you ordered 10 cases, so you're all set. Or you could just be ordering 5 cases every time, but you're paying $10 for 5 cases as opposed to paying, 10 cases, $10 instead of, paying more every time. But that's just something I want to point out, and that's all the stuff you have on liquid, bottled water, soda, cans, all that. After you place the order, you do have the option to track the shopper, to chat with the shopper. The shopper is required to send you photos if you request. They could call you, they could send pictures, they could tell you, if it's in stock or not in stock. You could choose replacements, you could tell the shopper where you're holding and stuff like that. And basically, as if, it's pretty cool. You could, keep, constantly, the whole time, text to them, find out where they're holding. Now, again, search, so it could be anything. Let's see, I don't know any of these stores over here if they would have, but let's say we typed in, let's say, a tablet. So it's actually giving me pills for a tablet, but let's say we'll do a cable. So you want, let's say, a phone cable. So let's say Walgreens would have that phone cable. So it's not just groceries, it's also that. So overall, to give you a brief summary, we're talking about, you have Instacart, that I actually have the year membership, so I'm paying $100 a year. I have unlimited orders I could do, so I could be placing an order every single day. As long as I spend $10 or $35, it's free delivery. So in short, somebody's going to the store for me, they're buying the items, I'm not paying delivery fee, I'm only paying them $1 service fee, or $2, it depends. And then I stay home, and then they're taking the car. So sometimes we could talk about Costco, for example, is an hour away from my house. So they're traveling an hour each way to go to Costco, get 2 boxes of tissues. I'm paying for the actual tissues the same price as if I went to Costco. So I save myself 2 hours of going to Costco as well as the same price. And obviously I do tip the shoppers, but still with the tip, it's still worth it for me. Now, even if you didn't have the membership, it is still worth it to pay for it. So for example, the $10 delivery is still worth it to pay somebody $10 to go all the way to Costco to buy 2 boxes of tissues is still worth it than, even if you didn't have the membership. I actually have the membership, so I don't need to pay that $10 every time. But with the membership or without, that is still worth it. From the shopper's perspective, and if just a lot of times they get very upset when sometimes the shopper can do everything right, and then the buyer is complaining about stuff that's not their issue. So like if the store was out of stock or something, and then they refunded. So a lot of times the buyer would complain, "Oh, why did you refund?" Well, they were out of stock, so they refunded. So, but that's a valid thing. But as well as another point that I want to point out is the Instacart's customer service is fantastic. So for example, if it happened to be that a shopper wrecked up, which normally it doesn't happen because you can always chat with the shopper and you could actually track the shopper. If if you ordered a bottle of milk and a bottle of soda, as soon as the person buys the bottle of milk, it already gets notification he found your milk, and then you already see that you only have 2 items left that you need to buy. Also, if you pay for the membership and sign up, you also get their emails every so often. They'll say, "Oh, you have $20 off," and keep you posted and stuff like that. But so that's why I think it's I personally recommend getting the membership. It's easy to use, simple. You have a lot of ways to pay, a lot of items to choose from. A lot of times it could be a lifesaver if you're in a rush or you need something quick. It could come within a half hour, which is pretty cool. But their customer service. So for example, if you told somebody to get you an avocado and they got you either a different vegetable or they got you a moldy avocado, so you just need to chat with them, or you could actually call them, whatever you want. So actually over here you actually have the help center. Sometimes we'll try to help you on your own, but you just need to continue clicking until you get help. You could actually call them or chat with somebody live, and it would tell you constantly what you need to do. But for example, if you ordered a avocado and they give you a moldy one, you call them up right away. They'll either give you back the money to the original payment, or they would give you a credit. Sometimes they would even give you a $5 credit for inconvenience. And they have a policy actually that says that they always is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. So if you ever don't like an item, then they're always going to give you back your money, no matter what the item is. So for example, even if you did buy a USB cable and you didn't like it or it was broken, you're always going to get back your money. So you don't need to worry about doing it. You just got to stay on the honest side. But if you actually bought a USB cable and it was broken, they would actually give you back your money. Because they do not pick up the returns and they don't do that. So that's another benefit, is that you don't need to worry about, you're always safe. So even if they bought the wrong item or something was incorrect, you're gonna still get your money back. You're not gonna, at the end of the day, you're not gonna end up losing your money. So their customer service, you're not on the phone lines with them. They actually answer very fast, which I find another benefit. It's good to have customer service that they answer right away. And then on the side, after you place your order, you have the option to see your orders. Over here, you'd be able to see. Right now it's blank. I didn't place any order. Like I said, it's a sample account. You would be able to see all your orders that you place, track them, rate them, tip the people. Account settings would be your email, your phone number, credit card. Instacart Plus is actually in the membership if you want to pay for the membership. That's up to you guys, but right here you'll see, in short, it gives you again a summary that actually on a pickup order you actually do get 5% credit back. Delivery, as long as it's $35, then zero delivery fee. But like I said, the stores that have $10 delivery fee, $10 minimum, those are free delivery. You don't need to spend $35. So a lot of times, you have with the Instacart Plus, you get the service fee reduced. You still end up paying a service fee, just as reduced, and then $99 a year, which is, in my opinion, the best. As well as also you get when you sign up, you could also connect. For example, Delta Sky Miles, you could connect it with your Instacart. Every dollar you spend in Instacart, that's a Sky Mile. Costco, you can enjoy $20 off your Costco membership of your Instacart Plus membership. When you renew with Costco, same thing with you get 12 months of free delivery, meaning with Chase. So if you have Chase, you automatically get, you don't need to pay for the membership. As well as you could buy gift cards, add or redeem, help center, and here in short, it'll tell you how Instacart works. It gives you also again a brief summary. Every minute, last second, you want to try to find something, buy something, you're not sure what to do, you could schedule your deliveries, you could find everything that you need. As well as if somebody's older, a senior, you could call them and they would actually help you. They actually say their daily time is 8 a.m. to 11 p.m., but if you call them past 11, they do answer still. So I don't know why they did not update those. And then as for the stores, wherever you're located, the stores are always going to be different. So, they're always going to switch. They keep getting more stores, new stores, more payment methods, more quicker, more shoppers. So from the buyer perspective, you need tissues. You don't want to go to the store. Free delivery, same price as in the store, and you're all set. As well as the first weeks also, they give you free membership to see if you like it. That's for, from the buyer's perspective. From the shopper perspective, somebody like shopping, be a shopper for Instacart. They do pay a decent amount, so it's not, underpaying job. And most times people do tip you good. So if people are tipping you good, so then you're making your money for the order plus the tips. Sometimes people, a lot of shoppers, they even do a couple orders at the same time. So if there's, let's say, 5 items in Costco, then five different buyers want to buy something in Costco. One shopper goes to Costco, takes care of all 5 orders. And then Instacart, I'm pretty sure it does help and pay for the car and gas prices as well. That part I'm not so, the details keep switching. The amount that Instacart keeps paying per order depends also on the order and stuff. So that also keeps going up and down. But to be a shopper, I highly recommend, as well as to be a buyer is the best thing that could be out there. In the future videos, I will be talking about, Amazon decided to copy Instacart and they have something called Amazon Fresh, but Instacart still beats them. The next video to come will actually teach you about Amazon Fresh, the benefits of Amazon Fresh, the downgrades of Amazon Fresh, why I do like Amazon Fresh, why I don't like Amazon Fresh. Instacart benefits are very, you basically have free delivery first 2 weeks. After that, you're paying like nothing for delivery. You have so many stores to choose from, pretty much the same, price. The downgrades though is they do charge you service fee or heavy order fee. Um, but overall, it's pretty, it's pretty amazing. But Amazon Fresh, though, that would be in the next video. We'll be explaining more. They have a lot more downgrades in Amazon Fresh, but they are still pretty cool. They still keep, trying to, compete to Instacart. But by the end of the day, Instacart is the top of the line for so far. There's also a lot of third-party apps, but Instacart so far is great. After Amazon Fresh, we'll be talking about Shipped and any other stores as well. Another thing I just wanted to say as well is that if you guys have any videos you would like me to talk about or explain to you how to do it, just comment down below in the comments. This channel is actually to help about, the benefits of different programs or companies or stores, how to fix different devices if a computer is broken, tablet, phone, how to download softwares, how to use different, basically the everything channel. In short, we do everything on this channel. So thanks for tuning in. If you've made it to this part of the video, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And please consider subscribing. In general, we'll try to, keep it a little more shorter, more to more basic points in the video, and, points that you need for this video. But again, so if you don't mind subscribing, and if you could also turn on your notifications, comment down below, and like this, you won't miss the next video. And if you need me to talk about, or if you're interested in me talking about anything you like in a different video in the next video to come, just comment below in the comments, and we'll try to do that as well. And if you enjoyed the video, just hit a thumbs up, and thank you so much. Enjoy. Peace out.